All right, guys, check this out. In this video, I'm going to provide you a day-to-day study plan and what you should be concentrating on every single week to prepare for the IELTS exam. If you want to know more, make sure you continue watching. So in the first week, week one, it's so important that you familiarize yourself with the IELTS format. You need to make sure that you understand the test structure, the time limits you have, and the question types for each section. Remember that you will be tested on 4 different sections, which are listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And in each section, you will have different parts, part 1, part 2, part 3. So you need to make sure you become familiar with each section and then the parts within each section. Like, for example, the IELTS speaking section has 3 different parts. Each part entails with different question types, how long you have to talk, and things along these lines. And the second thing you need to concentrate on in week 2 is that you need to take an initial diagnostics test. This will help you identify your strengths and weaknesses in each section and guide you with a study focus or what exactly you need to concentrate on, guys. If you don't know what your weakness is, then how do you know what to concentrate on in order to improve? So you need to make sure you know exactly where your weak point is and really concentrate on that. And the third thing you should really concentrate on for week 1 is that you should start building your vocabulary. Begin studying and practicing common academic and general English vocabulary. You should use flashcards or maybe vocabulary apps to enhance your word bank. This is so crucial for the IELTS exam because you will need to know new vocabulary that you could use in the speaking, or maybe you have to listen to certain words in the listening part, and these words you are not familiar with. So you need to ensure that you know what exactly they mean, which will help you locate answers. And let's go on to talk about week 2. So in week 2, you should really focus on the listening and reading parts. In listening and reading, you should practice listening to English audio materials such as podcasts or maybe lectures, and attempt sample listening tests under timed conditions. Being able to simulate a live exam will actually really help you remember or put you under that pressure that you would be on an actual exam. And the second thing you should concentrate on is in the reading section, you should read a variety of different texts and practice answering reading questions, because this way you will be actually simulating the live exam. And the second thing you should concentrate on in week 2 is that you should review and analyze your practice tests. Try to identify the types of questions you struggled with and work towards improving in those questions. Maybe take more practice tests, maybe familiarize yourself with that question. I know a lot of students have a hard time with match headings for the IELTS reading section. So you want to be able to concentrate on just the match headings question and becoming good at it. So now let's talk about the third week. In week 3, you should enhance your writing skills. Familiarize yourself with the different types of writing tasks, because there are 2. So task 1 and task 2 are completely different for the academic and general sections. So actually task 2 is the same for both academic and general. You need to write a 250-word essay, but in task 1, for the general section, you will need to write either a formal, informal or semi-formal letter. And in task one for the academic section, you will need to write um, a summary of a certain table or some academic document or table or graph you may give. You need to take that information and summarize it in a paragraph. So after that, you should practice writing essays within the given time limit. Always try to remember to simulate a live test, because this will help you really prepare for the IELTS writing section. And the second tip I could give you is that you should develop effective speaking techniques. You should practice speaking English regularly with native English speakers or language exchange partners. Record yourself and evaluate your fluency, guys. Coherence and pronunciation. Why are these three parts so important? Fluency, coherence, pronunciation. Because this is what exactly you will be graded on. You should focus on speaking confidently and clearly, because remember, this is what the band descriptors are for the IELTS speaking section. Let's move on to week 4. So, in week 4, you need to complete full length practice tests, simulate test conditions, and complete them all fully. Like, literally, do not take breaks and evaluate your performance, identifying areas of improvement where exactly you need to improve, and adjust your study focus accordingly. Remember that you need to do this, guys. This is the only way you will improve on the IELTS exam. And the second time is to really, really improve your time management skills. Work on managing your time effectively during each section of the test. Practice on completing tasks with allocated time limits without sacrificing accuracy. You need to ensure that you do this. And the third tip I could give you is to review grammar and sentence structure. Brush up on essential grammar rules you forgot, you don't remember, because this will help you ensure that you are able to write an essay, for example, that would score you a band 8 and higher. And remember to enhance your writing and speaking skills. In speaking, you should be speaking in front of a mirror, practice with your family or friends. You need to record yourself, listen to yourself, see where exactly you could improve on. So this is the 4 weeks breakdown that I wanted to provide you with. If you want a day-to-day IELTS study plan for 30 days, make sure you check out my description box down below. I've linked a direct PDF booklet you could download for 30 days, where you will be able to know what exactly to study and how long each section should take you. But before I end this video, I want to talk about 3 important things you should be doing throughout the month, every day, on top of the daily tasks. You should always, always, always seek feedback. So, whenever possible, have a tutor, a friend, a neighbor, a family member look at your work and ask them for feedback. See where you could improve on in your essays, in your IELTS speaking recordings. Learn from your mistakes so you can continuously improve. And number 2 is, throughout the month, you should also be looking for online resources, practice material. See exactly what materials you can find to really improve your IELTS preparation time. And number 3 is the most important, is consistency. You need to stay consistent, guys. You need to study for the exam every day for 30 days, so you are able to score that high band and live in that English speaking country of your dreams. You need to do this in order to achieve the progress or the goal that you need to get to, guys. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let me know down below what tip really, really helped you, or what exact plan will really help you or you're looking forward to practicing when you are studying for your IELTS exam. Take care, and I wish you the best of luck. Bye